Hi everyone, welcome back. We are going to be doing a super chill video. It is currently 4 a.m. and I just got a shower and I'm going to give myself a little like spa treatment, kind of just like doing skincare in its full extent. I haven't done this in a while. I have a little mirror here actually that my mum left. You can see what I see right now. My mum left this behind. She used this whenever she was here for like doing her eyebrows or something like that. So I don't use it, but I can use it today, which is pretty practical. And I'm very excited to use it. So I have some products here. I hear Dolly going crazy in the other room, which is weird because it's 4 a.m. and she should be sleeping. Like, she was sleeping like 20 minutes ago. Anyway, yeah, what the fuck? She's supposed to be sleeping. I have some products here that I'm going to use today. If you know, I did a little bit of... Oh, sorry, I have like two lights on here. I have a little bit of a haul that I did from the Body Shop. Actually, what do we think about this lighting? It's like a bit awful, right? It's like a bit bad. So sorry if this video is like out of focus and stuff. Either way, it can just be something you listen to. I apologize for that. There we go, that'll work. So I have some hand sanitizer here that I'm going to use first because I'm obviously using skincare products. So let me put that on. I want to do a face mask tonight. I have some things here. I want to put a lip scrub on first. I have some things that I want to talk about, and we're going to get to that. I'm actually going to put coconut, shea. I'm going to put the coconut one on. So, I haven't done skincare in a while, and I don't know about you. Please let me know below what your relationship is like with skincare. Because for me, skincare is something that I struggle to like maintain. You know, so whenever I do it, I'm like quite good at it, and I keep up to date with it, but if I forget, then I'll just wash my face with like water and soap for ages. I'm gonna put some of this vitamin C spray on first before I get to the mask. Ooh, it's fun. Ooh, it's an intense smell. I wonder if stuff like this actually does anything. You know what I mean? I wonder if it does anything. I also... Okay, this is the mask we're gonna use. It's a tea tree one. Let me wait for my face to dry a second. I mean, any facial spray feels good on. Like, it feels good. I also have the remainder of my Berry Boost smoothie, which I love. I actually got a NutriBullet today, which I'm very excited about. So, I can hopefully make smoothies. Hopefully. Okay. Let me put this face mask on and we can just get to it. Oh, it smells so strong, tea tree. Okay. I'm gonna need to use the mirror for this so I can apply it properly. Okay, so I went to the West End for the first time in 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, in like 8 years. A couple days ago, me and my friend Rachel went to see Hairspray. Now, if you don't know, the West End is basically Broadway. It's just like the London version of it. And I've only ever seen The Lion King on Broadway, or on West End. And West End is just very expensive, and it wasn't necessarily, and isn't, you know, something that's affordable. And so I never really got to go whenever I was younger, but my mum and dad brought me and my brothers to The Lion King in West End in 2014, so that was my experience on West End, going to it. So the fact I was able to like afford going to a show by myself, and I saw Hairspray, as I said, was a big moment for me because I've been dreaming of going to more shows ever since that moment in 2014. And being able to go again, and especially everything to do with pandemic, was super exciting. And it's super nice to have theatre back and have live music back and have entertainment back. Like, in-person entertainment. I don't know why Dolly's going insane in that room. I normally leave the radio on at night, but I just turned it off before filming obviously because of copyright. I'm gonna turn it back on when I go, to bed, because she likes hearing the voices. So maybe that's why she's going literally batshit crazy in that room. So we went, and it was just the best. I love Hairspray as it is. I have a love for musicals. I used to do musicals. I was in many of them. That was kind of my childhood, between school plays, and I was actually in like a theater group myself. I don't know if many people know that I was a theater kid. I feel like you can probably guess. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I think my personality really shows that. Okay, this should be good for the mask, right? I feel like that's good. So, theater kid at heart, very much so, and I got a lot of that from my mother. And my mother loves West End, and so hopefully I can take her to... Okay, I need to wipe this now. Hopefully I can take her to the Hairspray show pretty soon, because she would absolutely love it as well. Oh shit, I have like nothing to wipe my hand on. You know what? This shirt is getting sacrificed. So, I don't know about you, or what your favorite musical is, or whatever. Hairspray has always consistently been one of mine. There's something about that movie and the soundtrack that is so well done. And at the end is so joyous. And just the you can't stop the beat ever since this whole world began. I wanna... Like, that part of it at the end is such a build-up moment. And I just, I've never danced that much. I've never sang that loud. And it was just great to be there. By the way, I'm so sorry if I wasn't really having one train of thought or explaining it well when I was doing On the Mask. I'm really bad at multitasking. So now I'll get into it. Oh, also, haha, me literally proving my point. I'm going to use some of this hemp hand lotion because I haven't tried it yet. So let me see this first. Let me put some of this right here and put the cap back on. Okay. Okay, so the show started at 7:30. Oh, smells strong. And ended 10. The interval was great. Me and Rachel got very drunk. We got so drunk, which made it even funnier, even more joyous, even more sad. It was so great. I've never done a show drunk like that. Actually, that's a lie. I actually saw a local production of Hairspray and I was hammered. I was so drunk during that. It seems to be Hairspray gets me drunk. And it was honestly phenomenal. The production value of these shows is so much more because the ticket prices are so much more. And you really get what you're paying for. It was £90 each for me and Rachel's tickets. And I would do it all over again. And I hope to go back to that show. So if anyone's in London, I would really recommend it. And just being in a place where there were so many people was actually very comforting. I've talked in length on my channel about how I feel stressed out about returning to, crowds. And I have to say, I was in one, and it was two seats empty, two seats empty, two seats empty in the London Coliseum. It's this beautiful big building. And it was so natural, it was so nice to be surrounded by people again. And I really, really, really loved it. And so that's what I'm going to say to people who are stressed about going into crowds again. I was very stressed, and honestly, it takes a bit, but honestly, you just start to feel the energy off of everyone. And that goes for live venues, because I talked about how much I love concerts and I'm stressed to go back to concerts. Now I don't feel that stressed to go back to them because I've experienced a big crowd with a big theatre, and it was just beautiful to be surrounded by people and hear people laughing, and hearing people cheer at the end of songs was so captivating. And hearing people sing and dance and be happy, it was just we've all had a year and a half, oof. And luckily, I feel very privileged in terms of my health from this pandemic, along with a bunch of other things. And it's it's been a year for me, so it's and I haven't experienced any of it. Well, I've experienced the pandemic. I don't want to like undermine myself. I just know that there's so many other people who've experienced it like devastating amount. So it's like trying to find that balance, you know what I mean? So that was so exciting. I've booked me and Rachel tickets to go see The Lion King, which was what started my obsession with like West End shows. And I honestly listened to the Lion King soundtrack many times a month since 2014, even to now. So going back to it, I know I'm gonna cry, and I'm very excited, and I want to know if you like any theater shows. If you don't, which one's your favorites? Which one are your least favorites? I would really, really like to know. Or even if you don't like theater, what concerts are you excited to go back to, or maybe not at all? Like, let me know. I would really, really, really like to know. I'll be reading the comments, and I would appreciate your response on that. And if anyone here is from London, let me know what West End shows you recommend. Or if you're from anywhere in America where you've been to a Broadway show, like, let me know. The world is slowly but surely opening up again, and those opportunities are thankfully there, and I hope they are for those who want to go to West End shows or go to Broadway shows, or maybe you want to go to concerts. I hope that's there for you as well. And if maybe that's not your thing, maybe your thing is going to football matches or rugby matches, I hope that's also something you're able to do. Or going to different like chess clubs, or some sort of club or organization or event. I hope you're able to do that again, and that's something to look forward to. I know I'll be looking forward to more shows, and again, being in crowds of people again. I never thought I would say I'm excited to go back to that, but I actually am. In a turn of events, I'm gonna shake this. This smoothie's actually not that good. It's apple, raspberry, and like cherry or something like that. And it's just very like watery, but I don't know about you, but I try to drink a lot of smoothies because it's just more practical than eating the fruit, right? And these ones, like I've worked it out. To buy the bags of fruit is actually more expensive than the smoothie. I always thought it was the other way around, right? We're normally taught that it's the other way around, like your smoothie more expensive, whatever. It's actually not. And if you go to like supermarkets, or even, going to like a Walmart or Target or Asda or Tesco's or Sainsbury's or Morrison's, or I don't, maybe local places to you, try find the local supermarkets own smoothies. This one obviously isn't. This was the only one that was available. But normally they have, their own branded ones, and they're a lot cheaper, and they actually work out cheaper than getting the fruit. And you're getting like, these have like 3 apples in them, like 2 sets of berries. Like, there's a lot of fruit in here, and it's just very practical. So I like that. Also, I really want to touch on this. Months ago, I was very in tune with myself. I was very aware. I was very, I feel like sane. And I think that reflected in a lot of my content from this era. It was like when I was quitting school, I was in a very realizing point of my life. I don't know. I was like meditating every day. I was dedicating time to myself every day. There was just a lot of self-care going on. And it's weird because I thought when I moved out on my own I would be doing that a lot more. It's actually the complete opposite. This is the first time I've really sat down in, oh boy, probably 2 weeks. Being out on my own, I feel like even if I don't have things to do, I feel like I have things to do, and I'm such a busybody, so I never really stop, and I really want to get back to that. And I just want to know if you have any advice, or maybe what you do in terms of some sort of routine that involves self-care. I spend a lot of time with myself. I enjoy all that side of things, but haven't done any self-care things in a long time. I haven't done a face mask in a while. I've been neglecting reading books. I've been neglecting just sitting down. I've been neglecting journaling. I've been neglecting, and I really want to get back to that. And it's like a mental switch. Once I'm in it, I'm in it, and I don't stop. Like, and I have so much fun. It feels so therapeutic. But like when I fall out of that, I fall out of it, and it's so hard to persuade myself. Like, why would I do this whenever I could just spend my time like, I don't know what I spend my time doing. Like, I don't know about you. Please like give me like a rundown of what you do in your normal day. Because for me, I wake up, I sort the animals out, I sit on my balcony, I go into town, I get lunch, I come back, and there's just this like blur where it's like I come back from lunch. Oh shit, it's 11 p.m. Like, I don't know what I'm doing between A to B, but like, I come back from maybe the gym at 4 p.m. Boom, it's midnight. Or boom, it's 2 a.m. That's more realistic. And I don't know what I spend my time doing because I'm not necessarily on my phone. I'm not on my computer. I'm not watching TV. I just think I like exist. Is that like, I don't mean that in a sad way either, which is weird, which I'm like trying to describe it. It's like, I just think like, it's weird to me now how I'm so not aware of like time and stuff. Like I'm not even gonna get into my rant about time doesn't exist or whatever, but like hours can pass, like hours and hours and hours can pass, and I don't notice it. Whereas even months ago, I used to notice every fucking hour. And now, some days I wake up and my day just is like, shit, I have not had enough time to do anything. And I think what will help me in that is like grounding myself, or maybe doing activities where it's just me doing stuff that's benefiting me mentally or benefiting me physically. And the argument is, you know, I'm going to the gym, which is a big thing, but I feel like because I'm going to a gym and I'm not doing it in my apartment, I don't associate that with like self-care in a weird way. I don't know if that makes sense. Because I'm going somewhere else, so I'm coming back to my apartment. My full thing was whenever I was at home, my bedroom was so chaotic, and I hated my bedroom back home. I hated it, that I had to do everything out of my bedroom, and it was just like, it was a lot in that room. Like, I had to work out of that bedroom, I had to do schoolwork out of that bedroom, I had to like, I didn't enjoy it. But nearing the end of it, I was like, obviously getting ready to move out. So weird to me that I moved out. And I had all these boxes there, my room was getting more and more empty, and the more and more empty my room got, the more peaceful it was, and the more I was able to sit with my thoughts in like an empty room. I had like a salt lamp, which I have like right behind me here. I was just journaling, I was just drawing, and it was very therapeutic, and it made me very aware of my time. And so I feel like maybe I can incorporate that in my life. Maybe because it's summer now, like maybe I'll sit out in the balcony and journal, or like, you know, in certain times of the day. So it's like, okay, so at this time I eat, this time I go out and go on a walk, or this time I journal. And what I want to ask you is like, I've already asked you what you do in your day. Please let me know, genuinely, let me know. Even if you think it's the most boring thing ever, I literally told you that I fucking missed like 10 hours of my day doing nothing. I want to know like what you personally do to like unwind, what you do to care for yourself. I really, really, really want to know. I haven't had a bath in a while. I used to take baths back home all the time with like a bath bomb, and I would journal while in the bath, and then I would get out and I would just listen to music, and I would just like sit and listen to music. Like, I'm not on my phone, I'm not scrolling, I'm not really doing anything, I'm just kind of existing. And I think it might be fun to get back to some of those roots. Okay, and to end off this video as well, I'm aware that I've been here for 20 minutes. I'm going to take some of this coconut body butter and rub some of it on my arms. Oh, it just smells so good. I wonder how my tattoos will look with this. Like, will they get darker? Yeah, because when you start putting, like, oils on your arms, your tattoos get darker. Yeah, little kitty is a lot darker now. Yeah. Okay, that was fun. Put on the other arm too. Damn. Okay. This was fun. I'm gonna go wash this face mask off, and I'm gonna say goodnight to you. I need to turn the radio on for the dogs. Thank you for being here. I really enjoyed this. Please comment below your thoughts on different things I said. And yeah, bye. Mwah.